going on, boys and girls? First full day of college football in COVID year 2020. And boy, have we had some good ones today. Some upsets. Got Clemson and Wake Forest on right now. Clemson up 17-0. We talked about some of these games on the morning show. And I tried to tell people that Duke would hang with Notre Dame. It wouldn't be a blowout. Well, I guess you could say they hung with them. What was the final score? 27-13, 27-14, some shit like that. It was close. It was a 2-score win for the old Golden Domers in their first and only year, at least for now, year in the ACC. Some people are confused by that. Charlotte, the team that Tennessee would have been playing in the first game, gave Appalachian State a good game. Appy wins 35-30. Now here's the big ones. Our buddy Jeff Webster out there clicking the old shutters of the Iowa State team, number 24 in the country, I believe, 23, 24. They got embarrassed by Louisiana Lafayette, the Raging Cajuns, a basketball school. Wasn't even close either, 31-14. Ugly day for Iowa State. 27-13 was that Notre Dame Duke score. And another game, Arkansas State and Kansas State. I tried to tell people this would be a close game. You know, Kansas State wasn't going to run away with this game, and they didn't. Where's the score again? I'm terrible at memorizing scores. 35-31, Arkansas State. And the big one, Florida State just gets dumped by Georgia Tech. A lot of people expecting big things out of Florida State this year. Well, it won't be after game one, I tell you that. Yep, Florida State Seminoles and their old new coach starting out 0-1. 4 opening season losses in a row for the Noles. Now, you young kids, you don't understand. Back in the 90s and the early 2000s, it was Florida State every year. They had some ridiculous-ass long streak of being ranked number 1 or number 2 or in the top 5. I forget how many years. So they were the Alabama back then without all the natties, or the Clemson back then without all the natties. So it's kind of fun to see stuff like this for me. You know, when your team is in a swoon, it's better when some of the other big teams are in that same swoon with you. You don't want to be in a shitty era by yourself. Tennessee's coming out of their era. 2 weeks, boys and girls, 2 weeks. The old BBD returns. I'll be streaming the game, the South Carolina game. I will be raw. I will be live. It will be lit. I hope the game gives me something to get crazy about. No South Carolina wins. We don't want that shit, though. So here we are, opening week. Well, it's not opening week, but you know what I mean. Opening big week. Man, what are some scores? Let me run down a few scores as I leave you. Army, oh yeah. My boy Cade Ballard, his team 2-0. They put it on Louisiana Monroe today, 37-7. Tight game early. Clemson scores. Wow. I thought Wake Forest would put up a better fight than this, but you know, it's going to be 24-0 with a minute left to go in the first half. Clemson being Clemson, looking like Clemson, kicking ass. Congrats, Pigskin Pete and all you Tiger hooligans. A lot of us talked about this in the off season. No crowd, 0 fans, or even small crowds like this would limit the home field advantage for a lot of these teams. I think if Notre Dame Stadium is packed to the gills, they probably blow Duke out. The Kansas State game, if that place is packed, Arkansas State's not beating them. Same at Iowa State, I think. I don't know, that game was kind of lopsided in the other direction a little bit. But if that place is packed full of Cyclones, they might, most likely, would have won that game. But we'll never know, will we? This is COVID 2020. A new normal for us all here in the world of college football. My Green Devils have lost 2 in a row. Whew, tough times in old BBDville. Come on, Cardinals. Kick that San Francisco ass tomorrow so I don't have to dump a full gallon of cold milk on my head. Alright, that's it. Go Vols. Hug your mom and daddy. Tell them you love them. See you.